This is the Good Neighbor Podcast, the place where local businesses and neighbors come together. Here's your host, Brandon Andrus Green.
Welcome to the Good Neighbor Podcast Live. Today I have the pleasure of introducing your good neighbor, Mia Collins, with Mia's Oh So Good Seasoning. Mia, how's it going?
It's going pretty good, Brandon, and thanks for having me.
Oh, it's my pleasure. We're so excited to learn all about your seasonings, your food brand, and the community you're building around recipes, flavor, and really good food. Mia, tell us about Mia's Oh So Good Seasoning and what you make.
Well, Mia's Also Good Seasoning is a brand that I started in 2016. 2016, I was living in Las Vegas. We had just sold our food truck, weren't in the restaurant business, and then I still had a lot of people who wanted some of that flavor. So I just started taking a couple orders from friends. At that point, the orders got so much to where I had to build a website. And ever since then, I've been shipping and shipping and shipping this season all over the United States. I've shipped to 43 out of the 50 states, all off my own self promotion. But my top seller, the one I really want to talk about, is my everything seasoning because it's good on everything. That comes in regular and spicy. So that's a little bit about the brand, the seasons. Over the last year, I've slowed down a lot, but I'm ready to get it back going. I had a real high level stress job. So I slowed down. I wasn't promoting, not advertising anything, but I was still getting a lot of orders. And I still have some orders on my website that I need to get shipped out actually. But that's one thing about me and my brand.
Nice. And what makes everything the blend people reach for when they want flavor on almost anything?
Because it's all purpose. I mean, I have a fan club on Facebook, Mia's Oh So Good Seasoning Exclusive Fan Club, where people put the variety of stuff that they put the season on, from popcorn. I even had a someone put it on alligator. They put it. Some people put it on fruit. I have a lot of vegans that eat it just to give their different options, a different flavor. But it's just something about it. Like I said, I've been making this seasoning since our first restaurant in 2002. So that's how long it took me to perfect it, to buy the right product. I've had a lot of people try to come imitate it, but no one has ever been able to achieve it. But it's just good on everything.
Yeah, I noticed you have that exclusive fan club where customers can see recipes, photos, giveaways, and sales. How has the community helped shape the brand?
Well, how they helped shape the brand was a lot of my people always send me pictures of them cooking with the food. I have cookware too. So people would send me pictures cooking in their skillets, using the seasoning. So when people saw other people sharing the post, promoting the post, showing their food, they're like, I really want it. It really kicked off during COVID when everyone was at home and everybody was a chef and everyone was, becoming a content creator. So this gave them something to use, and a lot of people were just sharing it. And the more people that saw it, saw other people with it, like, hey, I got to try it too. So that's what really helped build me is my fan base, and then going to trade shows and meeting people in person. Just people sharing it with friends, sharing it with family. That really helped build it. If it wasn't for my customers, I wouldn't even have anything.
I noticed that building a food product brand is a lot more than just having a good recipe. What has the behind the scenes journey been like for you?
Behind the scenes, it's not easy at all. People think it's easy, but it's not, especially doing it with a full-time job. And then being that a lot of people when like, say for instance, if you sell sunglasses, you already have those sunglasses. You're just packaging them up and shipping them out. But me
Right.
per se, with the season, I have to make it. I have to make it by bulk. I have to perfect it. It isn't something that I could just make in 5 minutes, and then I have to get it shipped. But luckily, what saved me is a 24-hour kiosk here in the town I live in. So you would find me always in the middle of the night shipping because I don't have time to do it in the day and then have kids. So People don't realize when you have a business, a personal life, kids, it gets hard. And then you still have to promote it every day. You still have to advertise it. It's a lot of, hard work in it. It's definitely harder than, people know. Because you got to get out and hit the pavement. That's what I'm saying. I took the year off. So now, which is the reason why I'm doing this interview, I'm ready to get back out, hit the pavement, start back doing my trade shows, start back doing my specials, stuff like that, because when you have this business, every holiday you need to be doing some type of advertisement. Fourth of July sale, Thanksgiving sale, Christmas sale. So that all takes efforts. Then you got to make your flyers. You got to do some giveaways. It's so much stuff behind a small business to where it's a lot of work, especially when it's only a one person team.
Well, how did you come up with your recipe and your seasonings in the first place?
Well, cooking. In the restaurant business. My husband and I were in the restaurant business for about 15, 20 years. Um, So the thing about it is we did a lot of cooking, and we made all our own seasonings and sauces and stuff like that. So being that we were making all of our own stuff, because we wanted something different going. And that's how it all got started, because we didn't want to just taste like the Buffalo Wild Wings, the regular wing places. So we got together, we made all of our seasoning, we made all of our sauces from scratch. So no one could say that it tasted like anything, because we were the originators of it.
I know you already touched on a little bit about how difficult the journey can be behind the scenes as an entrepreneur. But what do sometimes people misunderstand about launching or growing a product-based food business?
What people don't understand, because like I said, a lot of people came behind me and tried to do it too. People don't understand that there's rules and stuff, to do it. You still need a food handler's card. There's still things that you need to follow and abide, because you're making it. If you're not making it in a commercial kitchen and you're making it in your kitchen, you have to know the ingredients. You have to put that on your label. People need to know what they're intaking. um it's just more to it than people really think. It's not as easy as people think. So,
Well, how do most people find you right now? And where would you love to see the brand grow next?
well, my thing is now I'm really trying to build my TikTok. It's Mia at Mia's Oh So Good, but I also have a Facebook, Mia's Oh So Good Seasoning. That's my business page. And I also have a fan club, Mia's Oh So Good Seasoning exclusive fan club. That's where you can find a lot of recipes. It's a community there. We share recipes. We share pictures of our food. It's a lot like that going on in there. So that's definitely a good place. You can also my website, Mia's Oh So Good Seasoning Big Cartel. If you just Google that, my website will come right up. Mia's Oh So Good Seasoning. You can find me there, place an order, and take it from there. And like I said, the everything season, this is my top seller. It's definitely one you want to try out.
Awesome. And I know that running a business is a full-time job, but it sounds like you're also gainfully employed elsewhere. So it sounds like you are very busy. Outside of work, what do you do for fun?
Well, outside of work, I hardly have time for much fun. I have a group of girlfriends. We meet up once a month to try to do something, without the kids. But other than that, with the business and the job, it's a kid in college. It's a lot. It gets busy. So,
I can imagine. So, Mia, what's one thing you want our listeners to remember about Mia's Oh So Good seasonings?
one thing I want you to remember is, let me see. Well, just to think about it, you'll be supporting somebody's dream. When you support me, it's also a good season. You're supporting somebody's dream. There's all these big time companies around, but nothing like supporting a small hometown girl just trying to blow up and make it.
I love it. And what's your preferred method of contact if when our listeners want to reach out and make an order?
Um, like I said, my website is the best place to order, but you can find me on Facebook under Mia's Also Good Seasoning. You can send a message there, or my personal page is Mia Collins on Facebook. You can find me there too with any questions or anything. There's a link right there. You can reach me immediately.
And will you remind us one more time, what's the best way for them to join your fan club?
All you have to do is type in the search bar, Mia's Oh So Good Seasoning Exclusive Fan Club. It comes right up and you just join. It's a public group, so it's not like you have to be approved.
It's amazing. Well, Mia, really appreciate you being on the show. We wish you and Mia's Oh So Good Seasoning the best moving forward.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you for listening to the Good Neighbor Podcast. To nominate your favorite local businesses to be featured on the show, go to gnptulsa.com. That's gnptulsa.com or call 918-301-6356.